said the mom left and returned a short time later, and that's when she noticed the little girl was gone.
They're probably very scared and they don't know who can help them. So they've got a lot of people around them right now that are trying to help find this baby.
It just kills me that, we don't take care of our kids anymore. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about parents. I'm just talking about the community. And we got to take care of our children. They are our futures.
And as we mentioned, Alicia, this case has just captured the city's attention. You look at 3-year-old Lena right there. So anyone out there listening, we know we keep on repeating this. Here's the number you want to dial if you have any information about Lena's whereabouts or her disappearance. You need to call SAPD's missing person unit at 210-207-7660. Again, 210-207-7660. Cannot repeat that number enough.
Yeah, and 3-year-old Lena, unfortunately, isn't the only child authorities are looking for in our area. There's another active Amber Alert. You've probably received numerous alerts on your phone, and that's from Medina County. On KSAT.com, we have more on this story. It's the search for a wanted man for out-of-state sex crimes. There's a warrant out for his arrest. And it's against minors, but he has his 3 kids with him. So authorities looking again for that man, but obviously also focused on those 3 minors that are with him.
Yeah, and you hate to hear about this, during the holidays as we get close. So anyone out there that's listening, you've been watching, a lot of people have been obviously sharing a lot of social media stuff, trying to find these 3 young individuals right there and Lena's case as well. So hopefully we get some answers and we will continue to follow the latest developments with both Amber Alert cases.
Now let's head to the northwest, Colorado, where a controversial 100-year-plus sentence is gathering more and more attention, including from celebrities.
Yeah, this is really interesting. So a week ago, truck driver Rogel Aguilera Mederos was sentenced to 110 years in prison for a crash that killed 4 people and injured several others back in 2019. But here's the deal. It was determined that the crash happened after the brakes failed on the vehicle. Even the judge said that he would not have chosen the sentence.
But here's the thing. Colorado has what's called sentence enhancers. They're mandatory minimum penalties for certain crimes and classifications. And that enhances penalties for violent crimes, which this truck driver was accused of. Right,
and that has to do with the deaths, right?
Yes.
That were involved here. So this means the power is taken away from the judge and is placed in the hands of the prosecutor. Now, Mederos' attorney submitted a clemency application, and millions have signed an online petition calling for leniency.
Kim Kardashian also said that she took a deep dive into this case. She was looking into it and supports the Colorado truck driver. She's calling for mandatory minimums to end. And why this is important, why we even mentioned Kim Kardashian, well, she's in the process of becoming a lawyer. She just passed the baby bar exam, and she's been known to help with other cases successfully. So that is why this online petition that has gathered millions of signatures is so important. But now her stepping into the game and using her platform. And she's actually been tweeting to the governor saying that he's a good person and knows that he will do the right thing. So it's still unclear what exactly will happen. But again, Kim Kardashian also joining that petition to ask for leniency.
Yeah, and I want to say that Kim Kardashian's actually helped out in other similar cases like this. So she's obviously has a major platform getting it out there, and we will see what happens here, because again, to spend, pretty much life in prison for a vehicle malfunction, I think that that leads to a lot of questions there. Yeah. So, okay, moving on here to the latest on the COVID-19 front and the race to get people tested and get people boosters this week before Christmas. There have been widespread reports of long lines at testing sites and empty shelves at pharmacies.
Totally different from what we saw a week ago when I was going to CVS or any of these pharmacies. Really, there was no lines. People were walking in for their vaccine. So if you do find some at-home tests, keep in mind that many stores, they're limiting how many kits you can buy. Here is what you need to know. Walgreens, they limit you to 4 kits, CVS to 6. Walmart is a little bit more generous. They're limiting you to 8 tests, and Amazon and its vendors limits you to 10 purchases of these kits online.
If you could find it, because as we've been mentioning, if you go to stores, they're pretty bare right now. So the shortage of tests comes as President Biden said the government will purchase 500 million at-home tests that Americans can order online for free but the delivery of those tests will actually begin next month. So it's not going to help us out for the rest of December here.
Yeah, speaking about the president, he'll also be tested for COVID-19 again today after he was in close contact with a White House official who tested positive for the virus after traveling with the president.
Yeah, so a lot of people obviously still have a lot of concerns about traveling to see family and going out of town. And I've even heard of some people saying that they're going to try and get some of their family members tested before they meet up. So there's a lot going on there with COVID testing. So, okay, switching gears again, Alicia, this morning to the Spurs and the great Manu Ginobili. And I wrote this in there because I just love the Manu chant. Manu, Manu. Manu, Manu. I love when the Spurs fans would do that, or the Argentinian fans.
Well, the four-time NBA championship and Olympic gold medal winner is a first-time nominee for the class of 2022 of the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yes, so this is a big thing here. So the man known as El Contusión, the Manudona, the Grandpa Juice, the James Harden stopper should be a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's what I'm saying right now. He's done amazing things. You see Manu right there for Argentina international basketball and is absolutely beloved by Spurs fans.
And cycling fans.
Cycling. He's a big cycler
That's when
too.
I run into him.
Yeah, good call.
And I'm like, Manu, oh my gosh.
Wait, you've seen
That's
him?
where I become a,
You've seen him on the trail? No way.
Yeah.
You've never said that. Wow.
Yes,
How have you never mentioned
get out there, be active, and you might run into Manu. But he'll just keep cycling, but he is nice and he'll wave. All right. Well, Spurs assistant coach, who I admire so much, Becky Hammon, is also on the ballot. Again, we need to get her in the Hall of Fame as well for all of her accomplishment. I mean, she's done so much.
Yeah, she's done so much. So
lady.
Becky was a great player in the NBA and also is now a pioneer for women's coaching in the NBA as well. The first full-time female assistant coach for any professional organization, professional team.
So cool story.
Oh,
back in the day, I used to work at a retail store. And I used it for networking purposes and to like build wardrobe. But she was actually one of my clients.
Oh, nice.
And so I got to dress her, I think, for one of her first courtside games.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a claim to fame there. So but I love Manu Ginobili. And yeah, he's as big as Maradona and Lionel Messi in Argentina, no doubt about that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, sticking to sports, this is big news from the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is known as America's team, and now the Cowboys are making moves in Mexico as well.
Yeah, look at my guy, Jerry Jones right there.
Excited.
Announced the team. You were very excited about this. Jerry Jones announced the team has been awarded a license to expand their international home marketing area into the aforementioned Mexico. This comes as the NFL aims to increase international awareness and excitement alongside selected teams.
So Jones said Mexico is the Cowboys' strongest international fan base.
Believe it.
Yes, can confirm. And the fans' passion for the boys is unmatched. The Cowboys have built a rich history with fans in Mexico. For years, they were one of the only NFL teams whose games were regularly broadcast in Mexico, also can confirm. And they were the first NFL team to broadcast NFL games in Spanish.
Yes,
and
love it.
they even have, this was posted on their Somos Cowboys page.
Right.
So it's so cool that they continue not just in Mexico marketing in Spanish, but here in the U.S.
Absolutely, yes. And the Cowboys have played in Mexico before, 3 preseason games in Mexico City, including the largest international crowd in history, more than 112,000 at Azteca Stadium in 1994.
Look,
I saw them in El Paso for a preseason game right there, obviously near the border, and our stadium was absolutely packed when in the mid-90s. So yeah, they've done such a great job reaching out to their
and I
fans.
already said we're going. Let me know.
I thought we were going to take K&N down there.
Oh yes, I was saying let's take KSAT News Now on the road to Mexico City to the Azteca Stadium.
Maybe we could put that in the budget. Maybe.
This guy. What?
Hint. Yeah. Okay, so today is the big day, Alicia. In just a few minutes, yes, here we go, tamales. We're talking tamales today. In just a few minutes, we will not only announce the winner of our second Tasty Showdown. We did the first one with tacos, and we will also chat with the winner about this incredible honor.
Yeah, so we already know who that is. But first, there is a reason we chose tamales as the food for you to all vote on. It's a rich tradition, not only here in San Antonio, but really throughout the Hispanic culture.
Yeah, but where does it actually come from, and how did it evolve into something special during the holiday season? We turn to Professor Ellen Riojas Clark for answers.
She's part of the Bicultural Bilingual Studies Department at UTSA, and here's what she had to say.
We're making a food that has such a rich history, a history that's unique to the Americas and a history that's unique to Mexico, and therefore Mexican Americans.
Professor Ellen Riojas Clark says there is technically only one thing you need to make a tamal: corn, which in itself has a deep-rooted history.
It makes up the masa, the wrapping, and in some cases, the filling.
So do you need a filling for it? Of course you do. You can just use plain corn, whole corn kernels. You can use, of course, the venison, just like the indigenous people used to do many thousands of years ago.
The food dates all the way back to 8000 BC in Mesoamerica.
Today, tamales can be hard work, and most families only bust out their family recipe during special occasions like Christmas or weddings.
But that wasn't always the case.
It is a reflective of what now we have is a fast food. Can you imagine? You have a tamal and a honoja, hold it here, and you push it up and eat it as you go, just like a popsicle. Back then, whatever back then was that it was just a daily food. And then as they started adding other ingredients to them, it became more specialized that then even the kings, the royalty, would eat tamales in a very special way.
Almost every region in Central and South America has some version of the tamal.
Filled with things like pork, chicken, beans, cheese, y más.
But for most who have memories of making tamales like Professor Clark,
The best part about tamales and what keeps the food and tradition alive is the labor of love.
Each tamal is made by hand and it's wrapped up in a corn husk, just like a gift. So it is a gift that you unwrap and then you savor that smell and that visual aspect of looking at your gift. And then of course, el sabor, the taste of a tamal. It's fabulous.
El sabor.
yes,
That's what it's
I
all
love that.
about.
Yeah, and we were talking about that earlier, just the different types of flavors and everything that obviously you could put into a tamal. I mean, it's pretty incredible the way that the food has evolved and been such a part of our culture and heritage since BC. I mean, it's pretty incredible.
So my family, my mom's side of the family is from San Luis Potosí, so in the center of Mexico. And they're really, I mean, we get tamales year long. Like, we know, we have one lady that we go to all the time. My grandma doesn't make them, my mom doesn't make them. But you can get them anytime, and I know my favorites are tamales de azúcar. Have you had that?
I have not.
They're the
no,
pink
but
ones with raisins and coconut.
So I've heard about them
My
doing
mouth's
like strawberry
not-
masa. Okay, so there's
No.
some that I've tasted that are sweeter
they're
than the
different.
regular ones. Yeah, yeah.
Those
so-
are another favorite.
Yeah, those are. I mean, I kind of like to stick to some of the classics for
Yeah.
sure, like the pork and chicken. But I noticed just
the
that
pork.
like there's so many different types now, and it really is, as she mentioned there, just a labor of love and so many stories that have been passed down from tamaladas and everything like that. So it's pretty cool stuff there.
Well, RJ, now it's time to finally announce our winner, and that's thanks to your votes. Thank you so much for participating. All right, you want to
Yes, okay. Our 2021 Tasty Tamale Showdown champion is none other than Juan Rodriguez. He's also known, I like that air horn. He's also known as Tamale Boy, and Juan is joining us now to celebrate this great honor, Juan. Thank you so much for being with us.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So I guess, Juan, first of all, what's the season been like for you guys? I know we talked a little bit yesterday. I was at your restaurant to just kind of see a little bit of the operation you guys have there. But how crazy has it been for y'all, and just how busy has it been?
It's been really good all year long. Ever since the pandemic, we never closed down. We've been busy the whole time. And just all year, we prepare for November and December, just trying to be ready and try to stay on top of it, to try to have as much as we can, to try to serve as many customers as we can during this time.
So what's the history? When did y'all open, and what are the hours?
The hours are Thursday and Friday, 8:30 in the morning to 3 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., or all 4 days until we sell out. And we opened up 4 years ago. This January is going to be 4 years.
And then where did you learn how to make tamales?
I learned it from my mom. My mom did this, as a kid all my life. I sold for her. I started, of course, in the West Side, door to projects, hitting up everybody every Saturday, every Sunday, every Friday after school. We did it. I really enjoyed working with my mom, for my mom. We had a beautiful relationship, and now me and my wife been doing it for 24 years all together, and I couldn't do it without my wife. My kids are helping out too. I mean, it's just an incredible family business, and the cool part about it is that they're all doing it, and they're doing an amazing job at doing it. Also, I'm the team. They are my team. There's two other ladies who work for me who have been making tamales for us for a couple of years now, and thank God they didn't quit during the pandemic with all these stimuluses and everything. So they kept on trucking just with us. They never left us, and it's been really awesome.
And Juan, I know we talked a little bit yesterday, but share with everyone how you came up with the name Tamale Boy for your restaurant.
So as a kid, everyone would call me Tamale Boy, and that stuck. That stuck since I was a little boy, selling at 5 years old. Selling in the West Side. Ya viene el Tamale Boy. Here comes the Tamale Boy, and it stuck. And that's why we named it Tamale Boy this time. And it's been really cool. I like the name.
That's awesome. Do you have, when you were a kid, did you have like a pitch for them when you would go sell the tamales?
Actually, I do. When I was a kid, it was all in Spanish primarily, and I do both. I would go door to door knocking, and I would be like, "Hola, buenos días or tardes. Tengo tamales largos y gordos llenos de carne, pura sabrosura."
Oh,
and translate that to English, it'd be, "Would you like to buy some hot tamales? They're thick on the meat, ready to eat, and full of flavor."
Wow,
So
that's amazing.
That.
You
That
sold
needs to
me
go on
right
a
there.
T-shirt.
yeah, it's on my shirt actually. It says "thick on the meat, ready to eat."
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, you sold me there. So Alicia had a very important question for you here.
Look,
because
I'll tell you.
Go ahead and ask the Tamale Boy.
I am obsessed with rajas con queso. So does Tamale Boy offer tamales de rajas con queso?
Yes, we sure do. It's custom order too. So if you like a particular type of cheese or a particular type of pepper, all of that has to be done, and we do it like a week in advance so that we can see what best fits you, how you grew up, where you come from, stuff like that. All of that matters. What you grew up with your parents making or your family members making, or who you used to get them, and you can't get them from them anymore. So we custom order to your liking, and we also offer what we have available as well.
Okay, a very important question here, Juan, Tamale Boy, joining us this evening. He is the 2021 Tasty Tamale Showdown champion. Can people still order tamales? Can they still get them before Christmas? What's that looking like for you guys?
I had a deadline that was December 4th to pre-order. It's always going to be the beginning of the month to pre-order and prepay to get them at a later date. Right now, it's all first come, first serve. You come to the window here on the side of the building, and we serve you there whatever we have available from all the pre-orders that we have to do and bag up. We do that first, and whatever's left over, that's what we sell.
Again, what time do you open? Because I need to run over there.
Location.
So right now, because it's the Christmas week, we'll be open all the way through Friday at 9 a.m. and we close whenever we sell out, and that'll be about around 11 a.m.
Okay, real quick, just share the location of the restaurant as well, because we have people on our Facebook Live asking about that. They're also saying congratulations. And
thank you, everybody.
So just real quick, if you could share the location of your all's restaurant, and then also just talk about the people that voted for you guys and kind of brought this title home for you guys.
Yeah, of course. We're located on the south side. 5300 South Florida 78214. It's a green neon building. There's signs, really good looking signs. One of them that's out there that means a lot to me is home of the Cadillac. Cadillac is #1 top selling tamales that we have available here year round. They go hardcore. Matter of fact, I won't have any more until January 20th. That's how backed up I'm on the Cadillac. And also, I just want to thank everyone who voted, everyone who shared it, everyone who commented, all the congratulations. Man, guys, I couldn't have done it without you guys. The team here serving and providing and just producing. But the customers, there's no business out there that can handle it without the customers. We need the customers, the people to love. There's so many people out there that don't even know that they've been a huge part of our success and where we're going, and without the people, there's nothing, and I'm so grateful. I'm humbled. I'm floored. I just can't even believe it. I was part of 12 and got down to 3, and I made it, man. It's like going back to being in elementary or middle school and being the last one to get picked. And then, come to find out, man, I'm number 1. So it's freaking exciting.
And that's right. This competition started, the showdown started with 12, and we wanted to highlight local, homegrown tamale spots. So we're so happy for you. Again, what was the slogan as the kid? Tenemos.
Say that again. Oh, in Spanish?
Yeah.
Oh, gustan comprar tamales largos y gordos llenos de carne, pura sabrosura.
Pura sabrosura. I love that.
That's
Y
amazing.
parte los dedos. Cuidado con las uñas.
Oh man, dude, I gotta say you're probably one of the best guests we've ever had on KSAT News
I
Now.
love this energy.
Love your energy and love the story behind the Tamale Boy restaurant. So hopefully, people are watching this, they can get out there to your restaurant. And thank you very much for being with us, Juan. And congratulations again, man. Thank you so much.
I really do appreciate it. And also, I want to thank KSAT 12. Man, I'm honored. I'm so floored once again. I'm so excited. I'm thrilled. I feel like I got the jitters, man. I'm just so happy. I want to thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate what y'all do, everything that y'all have done. It is amazing. Thank you for putting us out there, for going out there over and beyond for the small businesses, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And Merry Christmas to you. Take care.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Y'all have a great day.
So again, thank you to everyone who participated in the showdown. I need to learn that slogan.
Yes, yeah, that was a great slogan right there. No, and you just see the energy, and obviously that's a big part of making tamales as well. Just that love for it too. A lot of people commenting on Facebook Live. Julie said that she got her New Year's Eve tamale order in. It's a tradition. Other people saying congratulations. And so a lot of people commenting on Facebook saying that, yeah, Tamale Boy is legit.
So again, when I worked weekends, we would head out to any scene early in the morning. And I remember there was always a line, and I always wondered, is it good?
Yes.
Who is this? I've never heard of them.
Right.
So confirmed they are. Well, I still need to personally go and order
definitely.
my.
Well, now we know. Yeah, now we know the hours, and you know that he makes your favorites there. So yeah, we'll definitely need to check him out. But thank you very much to everyone who's commenting on Facebook Live, who's with us on YouTube as well. So we really appreciate everyone being with us. And again, thank you to Juan Rodriguez there.
Well, we will see. This does it for the week for us.
Yes.
Christmas week.
Yep.
So I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Absolutely.
I hope you at home get to enjoy the holidays with your family, with your friends, and be safe out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Everyone have a good one. The KSAT News at Noon's coming up here in just a little bit. We'll have a lot more. But again, Merry Christmas to everybody and have a happy and safe weekend.